This is the book of Sirach, chapter 4, verse 25. In no wise speak against the truth, but be abashed of the error of thine ignorance. Call Holayim La, Al-Banawa, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakat, Quadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the Akim out there on the highways and the byways. Salutations to the hopeful elect. Salutations to you speckled birds, you Israelite foreigners. And shalom to the Akwaf, sitting and listening in silence as the scriptures say to do so. Sirach chapter 4, verse 25. In no wise speak against the truth, but be abashed of the error of thine ignorance. And this is a prime example of a Jake speaking against the truth, man. And you have the true men, Adawan Ratazah, the representatives, the mouthpiece, the spokesman, the seers of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai that warn men in the ignorance and error of their ways, man. Okay, but everybody has their lot, everybody has their position that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai has given them, man. Okay, but you're not supposed to speak against the truth. And this dude is a very, very prime example of judgment, man. Okay, he said a lot of things. He did a lot of things. A lot of idiotic, wicked, corruptible things, man. You know, he went against Elder Apostle Tahar. He went against all the camps. You know, it's a lot of stuff that he did, and a lot of you Israelites, a lot of you Jakes that claim you in the truth, you backed them up. So this is a prime example of the Lord showing you what is going to be done to sellouts and scoffers, man. Those that mock the truth and those that come up against the men of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, because, we correct, we defend the doctrine, and, we know what we're involved in, man. Okay, and this should also be a reminder and a scary sight to you Jakes, man. But this is going to make a lot of you you simpletons proud, man. And it's not, we're just showing forth the warning, man, that the Lord is not playing, man. This judgment is intentionally going to progress rapidly, man. Okay, because we're gonna continue to do our job and to mark those that cause division. Let's grab that. And this is going to be a quick one. I don't want to rock this out. Okay? Because this is a prime example of what the Lord is going to do to those that scoff and mock at his prophets and those that speak against the truth, as we just read in Sirach 4, verse 25, man. You're not supposed to, in any wise, in any way, shape, form, or fashion, speak or do anything against the truth, man. Okay? Because judgment will literally be knocking at your door. All right? And if you look at these two pictures, man, this dude was big and unhealthy, man. Okay, we don't know exactly how the Lord took him out, but he's in the spiritual realm. Okay, and as a lot of the brothers say, he's in his right mind now. Okay, but this is Romans 16, verse 17. Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause division. Okay, and that's what we do. We mark those that come up against the truth, cause division, speak ill against the truth, come against the men that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai has established to be the leaders of Israel. Okay, that he has given the complete 144% doctrine to. Okay, we mark those that cause division, and look what happens. This is what the Lord does, man. And the beloved Elder Manak Zakbab, which is very, very smart, brought out a list of those that have got judged, man. Okay, whether it be incarceration or being called back to the spiritual realm. Okay, Romans 16, verse 17. Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause divisions and offenses contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them. And that's exactly what this Jake was doing, man. Okay, he was contrary and offensive to the truth, man. He had the spirit of a lot of demonic spirits on him, but one of the spirits that he had was, taking up for the heathen. I remember when Charlie K, got executed, he came up against that, man. We need to embrace this and that and blah, 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 all types of stuff, man. You know, and then on top of it, if you go to his channels and you know, in the beginning of his videos, he's spewing out all different names. He's not saying the names Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai. He's basically telling you that you can call the Lord whatever you want, the Son and the Father. Okay? But again, we mark those, man. Okay, that's a commandment from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, is to mark those that cause division. And again, he was a scoffer, man. Okay, doing videos on Elder Apostle Tahar, making thumbnails, etc., man. You know, and if you have a problem with any of my elder apostles, elder bishops, elders, and brothers on down, you got a problem with me, man. And I mean that cold-heartedly, man. You got a problem with any of our leaders, which is like our fathers, man. Elder Apostle Tahar, Gabar, or Ramlab, Rakar is like fathers to us, man. Okay? The elder bishops, man. You know? The elders, you know, uncles, big bros, etc., man. And then, you know, the brothers on down, which, you know, is our family, man. So if you have a problem with any of the brothers, you got a problem with me too, man. Okay? Point blank, period, man. I'm very, very protective over my family, man. Okay? But let's close out, because the point is made, man. The Lord is, you know, about to get busy, man. And a lot of you Israelites keep on taking everything for a damn joke, man. Playtime has been over, man. So the more you know the Lord is speaking warning out of love, speaking through his prophets, the more y'all ignore, you do what? You harden your neck, man. Because you don't want to be reproved, because you believe in the ignorance of your eyes that everybody else is wrong and you're right. Okay, and again, this Jake, he mocked the messengers of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, which we believe through the Spirit is Elder Apostle Tahar and the other elder apostles on down, man. Whether you like it or not, man. All these so-called leaders in Israel are off. They don't speak of prophecy. They're not warning you. They're not rebuking and reproving. Okay? So let's go ahead, man. This is Second Chronicles, chapter 36, and I'm gonna start off at verse 15. And Yahweh power of their fathers sent to them by his messengers, rising up betimes and sending them, because he had compassion on his people and on his dwelling place. And that's what we do, man. You know, when we reprove and rebuke and we warn those, it's not out of no hatred, out of jealousy or anything negative. It's literally to you know, inform you of the error of your ways and your transgressions that you're going off, man. It's a form of love. But again, as I stated, every man has his lot, his position. You know, some of those men will be actually in the truth, really count the costs, know what they're involved in. And you have others that had a position like this, Jake, man. It was a scoffer, a mocker. Okay, just a part of the Israelite community, like the Elder Manat Zakba stated, man. Okay, brotherhood over doctrine. Okay, that type of nonsense, man. Okay. Verse 16. But they mocked the messengers of the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and despised his words and misused his prophets until the wrath of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai arose against his people till there was no remedy, man. And that's what happened, man. You know, you mock the messengers of the Lord. Okay, you misuse his words and speak them very deceitfully. Okay, you're not denouncing corruption or going against anything of this world. You embrace it. Okay, all the things that you're not supposed to do, you indulge in, man. And you know, hey man, this dude's ticket got called, man. So this is a prime example of you Jakes, you sellouts, and you mockers and you scoffers, man. Look, man, the Lord is done sitting back and letting you bug outs, you know, have fun, man. This is, again, man, take heed, man. Okay? And I don't give a damn how you feel about it, man. We're just making it public and making it known, man, that the Lord is not taking things lightly, man. Okay, this is going to greatly increase rapidly and abundantly, man. So I don't want to ride to Zah, man. I hope and I pray that this was edifying, uplifting, and informative to the true, sincere Aki and Wa Akwav. So with that, I'm just going to say, Shalom.